Tamara Harvey is suing her former friend Wendell Johns in the amount of $4,450. She says her purse was stolen after being drugged at the defendant's home. Mr. Johns claims the plaintiff shouldn't have been so careless with her drinking and is countersuing for the cost of a broken vase.
All right, this is the matter of Tamara Harvey versus Wendell Johns, suing him for $4,450 for your purse and the contents after a wild night of partying. And Mr. Johns, you're suing her on a cross complaint because she broke, well, you say she broke a vase in your house that was worth $350. All right, talk to me, Miss Harvey. What happened at this party?
Okay, how you doing, Your Honor?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm not so good. We're here under very, very unfortunate circumstances. I've known this gentleman here. He's a very close friend of mine. I've known him for about 8 years. Now, every year, he has the most extravagant, lavish parties. This year, he was having a private event in which I agreed to attend. Now, I told Mr. Wendell here, while on the phone, that I was coming alone and that I was not going to bring my model friends with me as they were busy and had prior engagements. Now, while on the phone with Mr. Wendell, I told him, I said, look, since I'm coming alone, I'm going to need you to make sure you look out for me and keep your eye open, just to make sure no sleazeballs or cornballs, you know, try to talk to me or, you know, hit on me, because things get wild at his parties. It gets really wild, Your Honor.
So why is he supposed to watch out for you?
I mean, because I'm coming alone, and he's my close friend. He's like, you know.
But how many other people are at this party?
Close to over 100.
And at his house?
Yeah.
So he's supposed to watch you, everything going on at his house, serve his guests, socialize with them?
At least keep a good eye out, just to make sure, you know, nothing dangerous, nobody is harassing me.
What kind of party is this that you thought it was going to be danger?
I mean, you never know with people. You never know what to expect, how people are going to act when they get intoxicated, and it gets pretty wild.
So you're an adult, you don't know how to get people up off of you?
I mean, I do. Wendell is like my best friend. We've known each other for a long time, so I'm expecting him to kind of like really keep a closer eye out on me than everybody else at the party. Not saying everybody else is unimportant, but you know, he's known me for years, so it's like.
So what happened?
So I'm there and I'm having a good time. I'm mingling, I'm talking, I'm dancing, you know, and there was a lot of people there. I didn't recognize all the faces, but I did recognize some, so I greet people. But then, you know, I want to take a step back from all that and I go to the bar to have a drink, you know, and just, you know, enjoy myself. Now, while at the bar, I get approached by this gentleman named Ken, and he says he's a friend of Wendell, so he's not actually like directly connected to Wendell. He's kind of just there by association.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I'm game for conversation, why not? So we're talking at the bar, we have, you know, good conversation, good energy going, good vibe between us, and he sees that my glass is empty, so he asks, do I want another drink? Now, I don't really know him, so off top, I'm apprehensive, like, I'm laughing it off, like, no, you might slip me a Mickey or something, so I'm like, you know, I'm good, but he still goes on ahead and takes my glass, and I let him, you know, give me a drink or whatever. So,
even though you said that?
But I was just, you know, jokingly saying it, but I did feel a little apprehensive. But, you know, he seemed to be an okay
Bottom
gentleman.
line, you let him take your glass and bring you another drink.
Yeah, so he brings me the drink, and, you know, everything's going great. And toward the, you know, the end of the hangout.
Then you had 2, 3, 4, 5 more?
He asked me, do I want another drink? And I was already feeling the first one, and I know my limit. I'm responsible. So I said, I'm cool on that.
Well, why are you so responsible? You say everybody else just gets wild and crazy, but you're the one that remains calm and collected and responsible.
I know how to conduct myself at these events. I've been to a lot of
right.
parties.
I was born yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, so this is not my first, you know, running a rodeo.
I know, because, girl, you go to these parties and you just act so tame and timid.
Absolutely.
I understand.
So while at the party, so he went and got the drink.
You told me that. Now get to the point.
Okay, so I told him I didn't want a drink. I said, just give me some water, because I already felt the other drink, and he agreed, and he went to go get the water and himself another drink. Now, after that, Your Honor, it was completely blank. I mean, totally blank. I wake up next morning, upstairs, in the room, in just my underwear.
In what room?
In the bedroom.
In Mr. Dillon's bedroom?
No, it wasn't Wendell's bedroom. It was
In
just
one of the bedrooms in the house?
One of the bedrooms in the house. And I'm just in my underwear. I don't have my clothes. My clothes are down the hall in a chair, but my purse, my $2,500 Celine bag is missing. And all the possessions I have in that bag, which is like my life, my makeup, my Tom Ford sunglasses, I mean...
Oh, my Lord.
My Celine
call some more names, girl.
Coming up on
Mr. Johns.
Yeah, so on that particular night, at that particular event, I did offer to Tamara, since she is a really dear friend, that I would watch after her. She does usually have friends. I mean, my house parties, they do have the, simple balance of, intellect with, like, degenerates. And at one point, when I did go to see how she was doing, I saw her talking to this Ken guy. Now, I did not know him prior to the party, during, or even met him afterward. But they seem to be hitting it off, seem to be having a really good time. She's a young, attractive, single person. She should be doing that.
And a grown woman. She knows who to talk to.
Exactly. She's a grown woman. So I would imagine that she would know what her limit is with her alcohol and know if this guy is going to be good for her. What makes her happy should make her happy. I figured she would know that by now. So, and she also is aware that at my parties, if she gets too tipsy, if she has too much, she's welcome to go upstairs and crash in the bedroom, which I'm guessing is the one she woke up at. And she knows that. She has that ability. Now, at this particular situation, when I was going to check on her more, I saw her getting progressively more drunk. She was dancing around. My other friends had witnessed it too. And as a result of that, she knocked over a vase that was mine. It was a housewarming gift from my great aunt, and she knocked it over. Now, that's no big deal. It's a material item. Anything of real high value, I'll keep out of the area where the party is. That was there. She was dancing around. Myself, other people witnessed her knocking that over and it breaking. Now, I was willing to let that go because things like that happen at my parties all the time.
I would imagine.
Yeah. But in this situation...
Not that they're wild or crazy or rude people of any kind.
Yes. I mean, like I said, a good balance of intellect and degenerates. But in this situation, now that she's taking me to court for this...
Oh, you want to get even, so now you want your vice fixed.
I mean, because alcohol was a factor, I feel like it is, because I wasn't.
But alcohol is a factor, and everybody at your party gets drunk, and alcohol is a factor, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But what's your position on her items being stolen, or?
Well, I'll say this: I have the uttermost sympathy for that. I mean, I can promise you this: if I had material items gone, it'd be crazy if I didn't try to do the same thing she was doing. I mean, the kind of person I am. I mean, yeah, I would totally try to take someone to court, but I don't know who that guy is, so we don't know where he went.
But you don't know who took them.
No, I don't know who took them. See, I usually try to keep a guest list, but sometimes people tend to get in there that I don't know.
I don't understand. What's your theory that he's responsible for your items getting stolen from his house?
Because...
And there's over 100+ people there.
Because this is his party, Your Honor, and it's his house.
But it's your purse.
I understand that, but if you're my friend and you're looking out for me, you're supposed to make sure.
I am your friend. That's the thing.
So
I am your friend, and I have.
Upstairs,
I'm so sorry you lost
Wendell,
this
how
item.
did I even end up upstairs?
Hold on.
If
you may have ended up. I'll answer that. Sounds like you got drunk and you knew that you could go to somewhere upstairs, and you made it up there to a bedroom.
But
in the process, taking off your clothes along the way.
No,
but let's face it, Your Honor.
That's something that I don't do, Your Honor, because I don't conduct myself like that in parties.
Well, I can't hold him responsible for that. That's you. Now, when your girl's not around, maybe you shouldn't go to parties if you can't take care of yourself.